Mon. I am Reverend Jonathan's sister, and I have the pleasure of being your guide tonight for Wednesday night meditation. I am so honored to be here and offer this meditation tonight at a time when I know there is so much going on in the world. And I've chosen a meditation to share with you that is centered around the idea of fear and anxiety and ways, techniques to support ourselves through a time that is so different than other times in the world and other times in our lives. So let's begin. Sit comfortably where you are, or find a comfortable position lying down as we begin this practice. I invite you to take a moment to welcome and congratulate yourself for being here, for showing up for yourself today. And I invite you to take this time to be present, to go inside into our own inner spaces. We each have them. In fact, I believe it's a critical time that we go inside when the outside world currently has our attention in its grips. So I'd like to start off by taking a few moments to feel into our minds and our bodies today with a mindful check-in. Take note of any sensations, any holdings, any tightnesses in your body. Feel into your mood, into your emotions, and just acknowledge whatever you're feeling right now. Be aware and acknowledge, and now gently I invite you to withdraw that awareness from this mindfulness check-in. Let your eyes flutter closed, and let's bring our attention to the breath. Being mindful of the breath in your abdomen first, and noticing how it expands on the inhalation and contracts on the exhalation. As you continue a breathing cycle, breathing in and breathing out as you deepen into awareness of your breath. Your breathing in and out is a normal process of the body. And I invite you to notice the rising and the falling of your abdomen. This type of mindful breathing can help calm us all down when we are feeling that anxious, fearful feelings that may be arising. All you need to do is to be mindful of the breath coming in and going out, breathing in and out with awareness. And as you breathe in and out, just noticing. I invite you during this time that you might notice your mind wandering off, as it's known to do. This is completely normal. Simply, compassionately and gently make a mental note, wandering, and then simply come back to the breath and the abdomen. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. This is an opportunity to slow down our lives by simply taking in one inhalation and one exhalation at a time. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. Breathing in and breathing out, moment to moment. Now I want to invite you to gently withdraw your awareness from your breathing and shift your focus to your body. Feeling into your body, into the inner world of sensation and thought, emotions, and simply acknowledge whatever is being experienced. Just like a meteorologist will objectively report the weather happening outside, we, as mindfulness practitioners, are like internal meteorologists reporting the weather objectively on the inside. So, whatever it is that you're feeling in your body, in your mind, simply acknowledge whatever is being felt and let be. From here, let's bring the focus of our awareness into the soles of your feet, feeling the heels, the bottom of your feet, your toes, the top of your feet, behind the Achilles tendon, and gently above that into the ankle joints, feeling each of the feet up to the ankle with awareness. Feeling into the feet, into the ankles, letting the awareness rise up into each of the lower legs and into the calves, the shins, and coming up to the knee joints. Feeling into your body with awareness. Now, let that awareness rise up from the lower legs and knees into your upper legs, into your thighs, your hamstrings, your quadriceps, feeling into your upper legs and simply feeling the connection that goes all the way from the tip of your toes up to your hip joints. Notice any sensations that you may be experiencing in your lower body all the way through your legs, your thighs into your hips. And simply letting be. Now letting the awareness come up into your hips and into your pelvic girdle, into that center, lower center of your body. Feeling the sits bones the buttocks. Oh, these great systems within, taking care of elimination and reproduction. Feel into the sacral center of your body with awareness. And again, when your mind wanders, take note, wandering, and simply invite it back to the sensations that are arising in your body, or perhaps in your mind through emotions, acknowledging and letting be. From that sacral center, let your awareness rise from your tailbone at your root and then come up into your lower back, and then up your spine into your middle back, eventually reaching into your upper back and feeling the sensations of the whole back with awareness and letting be. As we go through our body, we may notice from time to time spots of tension and tightness, achiness. And if we can allow any of these areas to soften, just by all means, let it happen. It's also important to know that if we are unable to soften, our mindfulness practice reminds us to come right back to simply letting be. So whatever sensations are rippling or resonating, wherever they need to go, these same principles apply to our thoughts and our emotions, letting them be. Now I invite you to return to noticing your whole back with awareness, and letting that awareness begin to rise up into each of your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Then bring that awareness up over the top of your shoulders and down, flowing down each of your upper arms, flowing into your elbows, your forearms, your wrists and hands, and feeling the sensations all the way from the top of the shoulders down to the fingertips, and letting be. Withdrawing your awareness now from your shoulders and fingertips and placing your attention on your belly once again, that important place with a great system of digestion, assimilation. And I invite you now to feel into your belly with a deepening awareness. Whatever sensations that may be felt, tightness, often that's the place of nervousness, or just rightness, whatever's there, acknowledging and letting be as you feel into your belly with awareness. Letting that awareness now rise up into the skin of your chest, into your breast, to the sternum and the rib cage. Then from there, feeling into the great systems of ventilation of the lungs and the circulation of the heart. Feeling into your chest with awareness. Letting any waves of thoughts, emotions, sensations ripple and resonate wherever they need to go. Feeling into the chest with awareness. Now, bring that awareness from your chest back up into your shoulders again, to the tips of your shoulders. Feeling the shoulders and its connection into the neck and the throat. Being present to that space, the center, the throat, the thyroid, the voice. Letting your awareness from the shoulders and the neck and the throat come up even further into the jaw joint. One of the most exercised joints in the body, the home of communication, the home of food intake. Feel into the jaw, into the mouth, into the teeth, the tongue, and letting be as the jaw releases. I invite you now to notice your cheeks on your face, and from there your sinus passages into your temples, your scalp and forehead. Feel into your eyes and the tiny muscles around those eyes. Relax and release. Feel into your entire facial structure, and then take that into the top, into the whole head, feeling sensations in the whole head and letting be. Feeling in through the ears, into the inside of the head, into the brain, that brain that is working so hard right now, solving problems, thinking, wondering. Feel into the face and the head with awareness. Now gently connecting the face and the head with the neck and the throat, with the shoulders and the arms and the hands, the chest and the belly, the whole back, the hips, legs, and feet. Feeling the body as a whole and integrated from head to toe. Take a conscious breath in and out, and feel your body rising ever so gently on the inhalation and falling on the exhalation. Let's do that again. As we're feeling into this body and mind, we may at times continue to experience some thoughts, some anxious thoughts even. Maybe some worries arise, fears. They may come up as we start to let go and release and relax. And these are times when we can use the practice of mindfulness, of inquiry, of investigation to discover the underlying causes of our fears. So if it appears, then even after practicing the body scan and the mindful breathing, that we're persisting with some anxious feelings, then let's bring those feelings now and acknowledge what's being felt. That's right, I'm inviting you to feel into the fear. And as I say this, I say it with deep compassion and gentleness. Just like on a hot day, we decide to go swimming and we put our toes into the water. Oh, we react to that coldness. And then, gradually, we reach acclimation of dipping those toes in. And we move into acclimating to the temperature, and slowly, part by part, our body becomes accustomed to the water and we swim. Now, letting the awareness rise up and know that in the same way, that very gentle dipping of your toes could be the same method as feeling into the fear. We dip our toes into the fear and acknowledge what's there. At first, discomfort. But when we can let be and feel into the awareness, we find that there is no need to try to analyze or figure things out. We just experience. We feel whatever it is we're feeling, and we let be. We allow it to rise, and we acknowledge it. We know that feeling, and we listen with deep compassion. No need to push ourselves more than we can handle, but we just work with the edges, feeling into the anxiety and acknowledging as we continue to return to letting be. And that is how we learn to be with things as they are. Self-care has been so important this week. Self-care is important any week, but when we feel big feelings, it's even more important to return to our mindfulness tools. They are the key in supporting us when we feel feelings of fear, of pain, of worry, of anxiety. So release. And as we step out and withdraw ourselves now from the mindfulness inquiry practice, I'd like to invite you to return back again to the breath, in and out, in and out, feeling in the abdomen, in the belly as it expands on the inhalation and contracts on the exhalation. Breathing in and breathing out. Deepening into that noticing, that awareness, and staying present simply to the breath, in and out. And just like we're watching the breath coming in and going out, we can begin in this last practice of watching the very thoughts we think while we breathe in and out. It's now time to notice the wandering, to notice and watch. Observe the clouds as they fly by in the sky. It's like sitting on the edge of a river and just watching whatever's floating downstream. Take note. How curious. Again, just observing. So observe your mind and those thoughts that may be fearful, and tell yourself they're truly nothing but passing mental phenomena, just like the clouds in the sky. As we observe any fearful or anxious thoughts as just mental events that come and go, these thoughts, just like any other senses of sight or sound or taste or smell or any body sensations that you notice. What is true, what is a universal truth, is that they all come and go. It's all impermanent. Coming and going. It's just thinking. And as we become aware of thoughts and how they come and they go, we find ourselves becoming free. Just thoughts. Freedom. Finally, I invite you to gently withdraw your awareness from this mindfulness practice around thoughts. And let's come back one final time to the breath in the abdomen. Take in a deep breath all the way down and expand your belly. And breathe it out through your mouth. These are tools, these tools of inquiry and investigation, of breathing, of body scan, of mindfulness around thoughts. They're all tools to support you in this time. And as we end this meditation on working around fear and anxiety, I invite you to bring your hands together in a prayer pose and press your thumbs against your sternum to engage your solar plexus and heart center. And take a moment to remember all of those that are being challenged with these feelings, all of those living right now with fear and worry. And in this grounded place, let us extend our loving thoughts and healing of peace to all of those living in fear. And from there, take your hands and keep them together in prayer, but place the two thumbs and press them on your third eye. And turn your thoughts inward, turn those loving thoughts, and take a moment to congratulate yourself for proactively turning into your own fears and transmuting them through this practice. May all beings receive our love as we cradle this human race in the heart of the universe. Namaste. I thank you now for this time of meditation together. I invite you, if you haven't already, to rub your thumb over your fingers and come back. Come back to the here and now, knowing that you have given yourself a gift. and you are ready for anything that comes your way. Thank you.